is a game with a rhythmic pulse that fills our autumn weekends. Millions watch the Super Bowl each January.
He scores! Emmitt Smith, touchdown Cowboys!
Sometimes it's hard to separate the sport from the spectacle.
Young goes deep middle, he's got Jerry Rice! Touchdown 49ers! First touchdown of the game!
But football is a game born in the grassroots of America. It's a game that's played with pride. It's a game that is played with feeling.
We're always going to have some fun. You understand? We're going to have fun because we want to kick people's ass.
2, 3, stay right there.
This is a portrait of football America. A seamless garment, woven of ritual and emotion. Stretching from coast to coast. In some cases, even beyond. Football has a scope as rich and diverse as America itself. It's a game played with the exuberance of youth. It's a game played with a warrior's heart.
It's a violent, mean-ass war.
We love each other. Let's go out there and be a family and knock the crap out of people. Go!
This is a film of very personal stories.
I mean, she would even be a good mother if she wasn't a football coach, but being a football coach and being that good of a mother is excellent, I think.
He's not very famous, but if kids want a role model, I'd look at him.
He has the typical Western Pennsylvania arm. He's already thrown for more high school yards than Joe Namath, Dan Marino, and Joe Montana combined.
A lot of people don't realize that death is not a handicap. It don't stop you from doing anything. I have no fear. I'm a football player.
This is their story, and this is their game. Theirs is a game that glories in its toughness, its willingness to endure and play on when other games would not. Football can be played anywhere. Wherever there's 100 yards of open field. But there's only one way to play the game.
Get in there and hit them! Every single play! You! Everybody! Let's go!
It may have started as a pastime, but it has grown into something more, something larger, something uniquely American.
Football is life. It's just working together and loving each other.
The rugged face of Alaska is timeless and majestic. On its southern edge, behind a towering wall of ice, lies the port city of Juneau. The gold rush brought the first settlers over Thunder Mountain in 1880. Today, in the shadow of Mendenhall Glacier, a new generation of pioneers has built a football program on the rocky plain at Juneau Douglas High School.
The little I know about geology is this glacier at one time went all the way down past the airport, and in all the thousands of years it's backed up to where it is now. And this is just glacier silt. It's kind of a volcanic type ash that's very abrasive. Most of the kids have scrapes, cuts, bruises. It's hard. I mean,
Wait till it gets
this is hard as a rock.
warm for a day, and then it'll cook it.
It's the type of the field that when it rains, things start working their way up to the topsoil. You'll see the kids every once in a while bend over, pick up a rock, throw it off the field, or whatever happens to be on the field, a piece of glass or a piece of wood that's stuck up out of the dirt. We'll line them all up from sideline to sideline, and we'll walk down 110 yards and come back 110 yards. And we figure if we have 40 kids and they each pick up 10 rocks on the way down and 10 on the way back, we've got 800 rocks off the field. That shouldn't leave more than 2,000 or 3,000 left to pick up the next week. Okay. Hey, hold it. Who's supposed to be talking in here?
I'm sorry, Coach.
Line me up a
Dave
line.
Haney's coaching staff reflects the diversity of Alaska.
We have a unemployment officer.
We need to do this more often, I guess.
Our 2 specialty team coaches are both policemen. Well, we have a taxi cab driver.
Be a linebacker, okay?
Jeep Rice works for the Fish and Game.
Deep, shallow, over the goal line.
It's nice to have a bush pilot on the staff, and it's a long way to go to scout a ball game.
Riley Ritchie has been Haney's top assistant since the program began 6 years ago.
Yeah, I don't ever get tired of this. You know, I probably do this same flight 10, 12 times a year. Our first practice, we had 8 kids show up. We had this big fancy way that 40 kids were going to do exercises, right? So we get 8 kids, we line them up for exercises. The police come and pull out 2 of those kids, so we're down to 6 kids by the middle of practice. Since then, every year it seems to get bigger and bigger, and we don't start a season now with less than 50 kids out for the program.
When they asked me if I wanted to come up and be the linebacker coach, I told them I'd come up here and do anything. I'll be a hash mark for you, I don't care. There's no road system out of Juneau. We have 137 miles of internal road system, but we're not connected to the outside at all. You get here by boat or by airplane, and that's it. Our budget is astronomical. There's always something going on to try and raise money.
When I was playing football in high school, we did roadblocks. We put on our jerseys. There's only so much road here, but this is something the guys can do.
Right now, we have a deficit of $12,000, and that doesn't get us through the last 2 travel games.
We don't just jump on a bus and go play a football game. We travel to Anchorage. We play teams up by Fairbanks, and it costs about $10,000 a week just for travel.
Given the sort of the crisis, door to door to the downtown businesses, I think would be good.
I'd hate to see the kids go this far and then have the season called off because we can't pay for them to play. That'd be a tragedy.
You have to really pressure the kids starting on day 1. When they show up to get their pads, they're getting coupon books or raffle tickets to sell. And we tell them, you're not going to play in the game in 2 weeks. When we have our game, you won't play unless you get this fundraising done. And you know, I just hate that part. It's not part of coaching, but it's part of being real right here. We have to do it. We have problems here of long winters, and it's hard. We lose kids all throughout the system. We lose them in the winter, and they just don't seem to come back in the spring. I mean, they're here, but not there. And football is a main lever that kept them in school.
The players pay for their own uniforms, and there's no money for modern equipment. So with some rope and a steep hill, the Bears create their own Stairmaster.
Most high school football programs are financed through the high school, through the school system, and this one isn't. The high school has input as far as what we do and what we can't do, but there isn't any money that comes through the high school. All the money comes from the community.
Did you buy a truck ticket for the raffle? No, I didn't. Oh, come on.
If when I was in high school, I would have had to pay $150, wouldn't have had a gym to change in and to shower in, I would have found another sport. These kids play with their heart, their soul, and to some extent their wallet.
You know, it's not just about the X's and O's, it's about getting along with the guy, and it teaches them that it's okay to be different. Oh yeah, we have Anglo, African American, Filipino, Native American, Tongan. It's a great cross culture. And I tell them that, hey, all it takes is all you got. Don't leave anything on that sideline. Once you cross those lines, guys, sell your soul. Sell your soul for each other.
We hit harder, I think. Yeah, you know, we're probably the hardest hitting team in Alaska.
Chad Bentz, he's one of my linebackers. He's a phenomenal kid. You don't even think about his hand being missing. It's just something that doesn't even enter into your mind after you've been around him for a while.
I do my willow. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna forget that ever happened, dude.
All the hard work, all the fundraising is directed towards one goal, giving the Juneau team a chance to compete against the bigger, richer Alaskan schools. It's a struggle that takes everything the players and the town have to give, but they give it week after week so their team can line up and play.
The kids never complain about not getting the locker room. They never complain about getting wet and dirty and have to catch the bus and ride it home. They just never complain. Well, that hard of a field, and the way we tackle 6, 7, 8 guys at a time. If you've got your shoulder facing down, then you're getting piled on. It's not good for it.
At least when this rain makes it a little bit softer. I hate it when we haven't had. I mean, gee, hey, it turns to, what's the geologists? What do they say? It turns to slate or something, slate or granite, and it's well on its way to being that final stage of granite or whatever it changes to.
It's a home field advantage. I tell them all the time, guys, this is our house, this is our place. No one wants to play on this field.
When the visitors come and they look at the dirt field and say, gee, I don't know if I want to dive for that ball.
And they don't like it, but we don't care.
These kids have taken on the giants out of Anchorage. You know, it's a David and Goliath thing.
These guys that we're playing have the fastest 4 guys in the state on their team. They won the state high school champion 4x100 relay team. We're not kicking it deep.
Hey, come on, crush him! Come on! Yeah, come back! Yeah! Hey, Clark! Nice work!
Juneau leads Alaska in football attendance. 5,000 people attend the home games. That's 1/5 of Juneau's total population. Bartlett High School is a 2-time state champion. Early in the game, their size and speed frustrates the Juneau players.
Well, he couldn't pass it because we didn't have a block in the back. He was when he's on the run all the time. Son, he could not do it.
Get in there and hit him! Every single play! You! Everybody! Let's go! I want to score! We'll take it.
Beautiful play on that arm. Beautiful. Yeah, that guy's not going to get. You're going to do the same thing. Let's go! Let's go!
In the second half, the skies open. A cold rain makes the field even more treacherous.
Coach, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Coach.
And the aggressive Bears take control of the game.
Keep it up, Chad. Keep it up, baby. Keep it up.
The Juneau field plays no favorites. It bruises the home team and visitors alike. The difference is the Juneau players can't wait to get back in the game. Juneau completes the route of Bartlett High and earns its first ever trip to the state playoffs. The victory belongs not only to the Juneau players, but to the entire community, which has kept alive a team and a dream on the last frontier of football America. Anyone who thinks football America is strictly a male domain, think again. Every spring in Key West, the Women's Rough Touch Football League of America plays for keeps.
Let's line up, ladies. 5 on the 30, 3 in the back. Flag football, well, it's very intense. Okay! First set of play offense. It's going to be an I formation, sweep right. You sure you want to do it from a shotgun?
Well, a bunch of girls from Key Largo got together and decided to play football.
Now I understand what those guys go through out there. We have little flags hanging from us.
This is a tough game for girls.
Right. Come on, get up there.
All right, defense! No way!
Diane, you're not a safety. Diane, move up. Diane!
Got some great athletes out here, some women who have unbelievable arms. And hey, it's a hard sport. There's hitting out there. You can't say, oh, I'm sorry I hit you.
Okay. Take it easy, you girls. This is just a fun game. The game is about field position, ladies. You gotta get down the field when it's kicked.
I could be aggressive and a bitch and know about sports, and I fit right in with the guys. I love football, and I think they should do this for women all over the place.
Yeah! She doesn't need a penny. Defense does not need pennies.
Pull your hat.
Go, Bernie!
Women's football is catching on across the country.
Get down there, all right? Stay in your lane. Get
But
down
one
there.
Southern lady has carved out a unique niche in football America. In the tiny town of Raymond, Mississippi, Hines Community College has built a football program unlike any other. The practices may look like practices anywhere, but they're the only ones that sound like this.
Go after it. There you go. Good, good.
Hines is the only college football team with a woman coach, Dot Murphy.
What are you going to do if we catch them in a true cover two? Don't look inside. You were looking inside the whole time. Look up like you're pressing a fade.
The first time I found out that I had a female as a receiver coach, I was like, does she really know what she's going to be doing?
He may sit there, but when he sees both of y'all go, he should come on over some.
Out-of-staters come in, you know, sometimes they're going, wow, I've never seen a woman football coach. Do you have a lot of women football coaches in Mississippi? Coaching is coaching. You know, there are a lot of people who have a world of knowledge and they're not very good coaches because they don't relate to kids well.
You know, maybe you're turning yourself out too, or keeping yourself at an angle instead of turning your butt on around. You know what I'm saying?
I had no doubts that whatever she wanted to coach, she could coach. So that was a very easy decision for me, even though we were plowing new ground, you know, in that process.
Dot was an All-American basketball player and coach at Mississippi University before switching to her first love, football.
Get him down, let's go!
Well, you think of normally coaches, when you mess up, getting down there, grabbing your face mask, saying, hey, let's go, let's play ball. You know, and the first time we were scrimmaging when I was a freshman, she got down there with the receivers and D-backs and said, hey, let's go. And she's grabbing them and throwing them around. I said, hey, man, this is football here.
Get on down and keep that part of your hand pushing on his butt right there. Pushes. You know what? That's the only way he knows where your hand is. You know that.
The worst thing, finding the bathroom. You know, there's no bathroom for the, you go to all these field houses and there's no ladies' bathroom. So sometimes you have to wait a long time. Or you have to go run up to the service station, you know, or something.
Dot and her husband, Gene, worked as assistants together on the Hines staff. Gene was promoted to head coach in 1987. And since then, this mom-and-pop operation has produced 9 straight winning seasons.
Good job!
They seem to have a great relationship. Of course, there's times, just like a husband-wife relationship, you know, that they're at each other's throat. But that's true of coaching staffs in general anyway.
Leave me alone.
Gene, I'm trying
to
talk to you about offense.
Get the receivers to flip-flop where we don't have that anymore.
I did. I'm asking you another question.
I give her a hard time on the field. You don't think about wife over here is doing this. You think about, that's my receiver coach, and I want it done this way. Now get down there and get it done.
Is that a first down? Is it a first down?
I don't know. Calm down. Get your formation ready. Woo! Woo!
Dang,
we accept the fact that most of it is just part of the game, you know, and it's just something that we happen to go through, and it's just part of us. Being a female, sometimes he hurts my feelings more than I hurt his.
That's the receiver screwing up, Paul.
You have to have a great understanding to have your wife, you know, coaching with you, you know. So I think that helps the team more than anything else, you know. If they can do it, we can do it. We can pull together as a team.
Dot and Gene try to keep their work separate from their home life, but it's almost impossible. At their dinner table, the alphabet soup is all X's and O's.
Trying to yell the play out, and I said, what do you think they're doing, lip reading or something? They can't hear you. She was just trying to get their attention.
They say, Dad, would you please talk, we're not at school, please talk about something besides football.
Tom couldn't get the snap from Robin today.
But they're used to it, and when we talk about me getting out or Coach Murphy getting out, they don't, oh no, you know, there are parts of it that they like.
They just seem to be as content as they can possibly be. The best of my knowledge, this is the way it's been all their life. I think when the Childs were born, there probably was a bottle in one hand and a football in the other.
I feel real proud of her. I think that she's a real good football coach and a good mother.
I mean, she would even be a good mother if she wasn't a football coach, but being a football coach and being that good of a mother is excellent, I think.
And that's what your daddy was going to do, but I was afraid the count was down too low and we wouldn't get it.
It takes a whole lot of guts for a woman to get up in a man's sport and
do what she's done.
One night a week, the football coach becomes a football mom. When Kelly plays for his high school team, Dot sits with the other parents.
Come on, Cougars, let's go!
Dot's father was a football coach, so she grew up around the game, just as her 3 children are doing now.
Some kid may say, how could you not know what to do? You know, you got 2 coaches at home. He takes a lot of flack from it, but I don't think he'd trade it for anything in the world.
Dot also serves as Hines' academic advisor. She helps players gain admission to senior colleges and possibly a shot at the pros.
That's just going to be points right there. You know, I mean, the way
10 of her players have gone to the NFL.
It makes me feel really good, and this is the mother part, I guess. The way their personalities change, their self-esteem changes. You feel like you've done something to help change the rest of that young man's life. If they're in a 2-man...
Whether she's explaining class credits or pass routes, Dot is a valuable contributor.
To be honest with you, she's the best coach on the staff. Now, I usually don't say that too publicly because I don't want the boss to fire me for saying it.
Come on, Coach, get him up.
It's not what a lot of people envision when they say, oh, it's a female coach. The bottom line is that the job gets done, and for me, I don't think I'd have it any other way.
Hines takes an 8-0 record into its game against Jones Junior College. Hines has been ranked number 1 in the National Junior College poll most of the season. The team needs only 2 more wins to complete its first perfect season in 40 years.
Take him out, let's go, take him out! Yeah, go, buddy! Go, yeah! Woo! All right, let's go get him now, come on! That's all right, let's go! Hey, Gene.
No, don't talk to me right now.
The Hines players are feeling the pressure. So are the coaches.
All right, just call it. Come on. Look, we all just a little uptight. Can't get our head down. Scores 3-3. We're not playing our game, are we? Let's just calm down, peck away at it. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath.
Not X. What the devil we running 95 to X, Doc? That devil X. We don't have a 95 over here. We don't have a 95.
Call a play and push. Yes! Way to go! Way to go! Down! 3 wide! 3 wide! 2 out! 2 wide! 3 out! Big! Big! Over 2 hip!
Finally, the offense awakens. Dot's receivers make the plays that put the Eagles ahead.
Go, JJ! Go, JJ! Go, baby! Go, JJ! Go! Go, JJ! Go! Go, JJ! Go! Go, JJ! Yeah! 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 Let it go, baby! Let it go! Let it go! Let it go! Yeah!
All right, look at me and you're a winner, aren't you? I know you're a winner. See how JJ ran that football? You get them knees up and start pumping, run over their butts. You can do it. Come on, let's go, Greg. Let's get fired up. Everybody pulling together over here now. Everybody pulling together. Let's go.
Come on, get in! Let's go! Come on, y'all!
Jones comes back to reclaim the lead.
Come on, guys! Cover! Over there!
And the Murphys' best laid plans unravel in the sultry Delta night. Jones pulls off the upset and hands the Eagles their first loss. Hines' bid for a perfect season is over, and their number 1 ranking is gone.
I know you're hurting right now. I know that it's a great deal of disappointment. I can't begin to get inside of you and soothe the wound. I can't soothe it for myself. Men, this is a special group. As long as I live, I'll never, never forget what these guys, Miss Murphy, Coach Johnson, all sacrificed to help you come to where we are now. And I challenge you tonight not to forget where we have come from. Men, I challenge you tonight. You are a great team. Men, step forward, correct your mistakes, and let's go. to the top one more time.
I have a place and I have a role. We're all here for a common goal, and that is to build the best football program here at Hines Community College that we can build, and I'm just a small part of that.
College rivalries. Their echo is the soundtrack of autumn in football America.
Welcome to the 89th renewal of the Army-Navy Classic, the greatest rivalry in all sports.
Texas A&M. Florida State, Florida. Notre Dame, Southern California. Michigan, Ohio State. Auburn, Alabama. Army, Navy. These games are the essence of college football mounted on a national stage. These are games where history is made and legends are born. Far from the glare of big-time college football are the prairies of North Dakota. Once the crops have been harvested, the thoughts of every North Dakotan turn to one of the oldest and fiercest rivalries in the nation. The universities of North Dakota and North Dakota State are preparing to meet for the 101st time.
A little slippery, a little slippery. This is good bison weather.
The head coach at North Dakota State is Rocky Hager.
Asked me where the perfect place to be buried would be on Dakota Field in the 50-yard line.
His passion for the game is like fire on a field of ice.
Gotta have a build now, gotta have a build. Fragile build, but it's gotta be higher today. Let's go.
Although he's won a pair of Division II national championships, his Bison have lost to the North Dakota Fighting Sioux the last 3 years.
Small target, Matthew, that boy!
Hey, it may snow later. Think so? Yeah.
Really North Dakota head coach Roger Thomas is ice to Rocky Hager's fire.
And if it feels like you're there and it's not there, it's not there. Go, accelerate, accelerate!
Though his team now enjoys the upper hand in the series, they were previously defeated by the Bison 12 years in a row. These coaches personify the century-old rivalry, where fire and ice collide on the playing fields of North Dakota.
This place has a lot of tradition. You look at the All-Americans back along the wall, and the championships up on that wall and that kind of stuff. God, I don't want to be the one to ruin it.
I sometimes fail to see where all the pressure is.
Hey, boys and girls.
I become a fan once in a while. I almost step back, even during the game a little bit, and you watch your players and all the emotion. You say, this is kind of fun.
It's time we do things to force these son of a guns to have some respect for us. They'll never voice it. You can go 11-1. They'll never voice it. If the one is to those son of a guns north of us, your season's not a success.
I told the team this week, hey, you guys enjoy the week. I mean, who wouldn't want to play in front of a huge crowd that's screaming for you and against you?
It's a violent, mean-ass war.
They pester the daylights out of you. They make it dang tough to endure. And these years need some silence.
But silence is impossible in the week leading up to the game, as a line is drawn down the middle of Main Street, North Dakota.
North Dakota State playing UND, 2 North Dakota teams, there's one winner, North Dakota.
Oh, yeah.
The state wins recognition. They think we're cold, we're bizarre, we're goofy living up here.
What's this? It's a UND football player showing off his national championship ring.
And then if you put 2 of them together, that's what the Bison look like going to jail.
There's actually 2 games going on. There's one played on the field and there's one played here today. The game here today, if the Sioux win this game, we don't have to listen to Rocky cry for the next 364 days.
Well, my grandpa was a barber back in Bowdoin, and he made the comment that you really haven't had your team arrive until every barbershop in the state is talking about the good that your team does.
You think your people can handle the cold, or?
We practice outdoors in the turf on Tuesday, and we're practicing outdoors in the cold today. Every day is a bison day, and every day is bison weather. Doesn't matter if it's 99 or 10 below.
Every coffee shop, every barber shop, the emotion just is there on the tip of everybody's tongue, and they just are on one side of the fence or the other. They draw a line right in the snow.
And Sioux fans are so arrogant.
God bless America, and God bless the Fighting Sioux.
Well, it's just their breeding.
It's the prima donnas against the blue collar boys, you know.
We're hardy people here, and we build character.
You flush a toilet at NDSU, you take a drink at UND, same water.
What we say is if you want to go into farming, you go to NDSU.
Here we go, bison! Here we go! Suicide!
If you want to own the farm, you go to UND. This would be the Civil War of North Dakota. The two schools need each other, and at the same time, they're the worst of enemies. It's somewhat like a sibling rivalry where, the one team that you want to beat or the one person you want to beat would be your brother.
It's gonna be 4-0. 4 after today.
No, Sioux suck. We win.
Hail bison!
Yes, sir. Hail bison! With their tails up in the air. University, you can guess what's under there.
What we have here is a Norwegian luxury box. This is what we gotta do to keep warm, and inside there we can go up about 28 feet, and then we got 20-inch television, and we got it all heated, And if it gets too warm, the roof opens up so we can cool off. Oh yeah, we had the same architect that did the Toronto Dome. That all opens up. On a nice day, it all opens up. You bring the sunshine in.
And it is North Dakota, so we have to have a little bit of warmth here. We bring the TV for the games that are televised, which this is one of them.
Whether at the stadium or on television, 90% of North Dakota watches the game. Interest is so high that 24 cities across the country set up satellite feeds for the alumni of both schools.
We love the sunshine.
It's warm here. We're watching those guys, and everybody's freezing cold. We're like, nice and warm here.
We're great buddies every day of the year, except today.
The symbol of the series is the nickel trophy, with a Sioux warrior on one side and a bison on the other. It represents one of the oldest range wars in football America.
You freshman guys today, don't shut up the whole day. You got me? That's your job. Some of you guys would be high-paid cheerleaders today on the sideline.
Damn special. Thanks for making my life a lot more livable and a lot better. Let's get after these sons.
Relax, will you please? Some of you guys like you saw a damn ghost, all right? Let's relax here.
Don't leave a frickin' down. Get your ass going. Let's get on your car. Faith in you guys! Here we go! Hit him, baby!
Still 0-0. Still 0-0. We got 30 minutes and we've already used up some of it. We got to come out and execute the way we're capable.
Come on! Let's go! Oh, you gotta win it, baby!
Go, Josh. Go, Josh. Hurry, Josh. Hurry, Josh. Hurry.
And we just screwed up. We screwed up front.
Hey, they've come back a bunch of times this year, Hill. They've come back. Let's go. They've come back. Hey, come on, D. Who's got the big play? Come on, baby.
You relax. You're fine. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
Dakota, the ice of Roger Thomas overcame Rocky Hager's fire.
Scoreboard has never and will never tell us how much we love you.
Guys, that was a great win. That was fun. Let's just scream one more time. Yes!
On the sunny coast of Southern California, the Agoura High School football team prepares for another season.
Let's go, line it up straight, 7 yards. Remember, 2 yards is as tall as somebody is. You got a bunch of midgets laying there.
One voice stands out on the practice field, the voice of Coach Bob Blecken.
Okay, now watch to be equidistant. Jared, make sure you're equidistant. Lee, now you got to recalibrate since he moved.
We can be sitting in the middle of a drill or a practice, and you can ask him a question, and all of a sudden it's like he's 30 years in the past, and he's talking about his childhood like it was yesterday. It's great. Not only is practice fun, but it's also like a little bit of a history lesson thrown in.
There's tremendous timing in this, and it's learned behavior. That's why we need to work on this.
I respect this guy probably more than anyone I've probably ever met.
Oh, good hands, guy. Let's go. You got it. You got it.
He has a football game next week, and all I know is that I am dropping everything to go see him play. Hey, you got the love for the game, you're never too old.
Bob Blecken still plays football at the age of 60. He's an offensive tackle with the Ventura Cardinals of the Pacific Football League. He began playing in 1949 at Covina High School. He wore a leather helmet and blocked in a single-wing offense. Over time, leather helmets became obsolete. Bob never did. He has played 45 seasons, more than 500 games, more minutes of organized football than anyone who ever lived, and he still performs at an all-star level.
60 years old, man. Out here playing like he's getting recruited by somebody, you know. Bob's no different than your 25-year-olds, you know. I got to give the guy credit. I mean, at 60 years old, I'd be lucky to get out of bed.
They can't believe it. Last time we played here, one of my young defensive linemen, which is very quick, we took him out of the game because Bob just tore him up. He's not very famous, but if kids want a role model, I'd look at him before I would all these $3 and $4 million prima donna.
Bob is a family man with 10 grandchildren. Away from the game, he's a noted computer scientist.
Bob has a tremendous scientific background. Computer science, artificial intelligence, robotics. The institute where I met him, in fact, developed what's today known as the internet. At that time, it was done for the military. It's astonishing. He's capable to withstand tremendous punishment and come back and be as on top of the situation Monday morning as anybody I've ever seen. So it's a pretty astonishing characteristic. The guy's superhuman in some ways.
Bob played for George Allen at Whittier College and was a Detroit Lion draft pick in 1956. Might seem like a come-down playing for a misfit team and practicing on a 20-yard strip of grass in a public park. But for Bob Blecken, it's still the same game with the same timeless allure.
About the third or fourth practice we came out, I saw Bob come walking out. I saw he's older, and I said, cool, another coach. All of a sudden, I started seeing him suiting up, and I'm like, is this guy crazy? I mean, I'm 26, and I'm having a hard time getting out of bed on Monday still.
Now, my fault. My question is, we've got an even, but I'm uncovered. Now, I'm down blocking because it's an even.
It's got great technique. You're going to see great form. You're going to see 100% effort. But don't let Bob fool you. You got a split personality, though. He can be down and dirty and intense, and he can get after it there.
They don't know until, like I say, they don't know until he pulls off his helmet to see. I mean, they're shocked, they're stunned that they've been playing against a normal man like that, and he's taking advantage of them. That's the thing.
We're doing it for us.
Let's go 4-0. Semi-pro football attracts a colorful cast. Truck drivers, bricklayers, bikers, bouncers, and the man they call Father Football.
He's the most amazing old guy I've ever saw. In fact, even when I call him old, he's 6'5", about 280. I call him Mr. Blecken. I've learned so much about defensive football from his ability to see tendencies in other teams. you know, I'm going to be a whole lot better coach than most of the guys I'm going against because of Bleckman.
The game is played one play at a time, and on that play, you give it everything you've got. So what you really do is you break it into not a big game, but each little play is a game, and you try to win as many of those as you can.
If you ever watched a semi-pro game, these guys, you know, worked full jobs all their lives, and all of a sudden they want to go out Sunday and get beat up and everything and go through that. They're all nuts. I don't want to be around those guys any longer than I have to be. I'm certainly not going to walk on the field and talk to some guy and ask him why this old man beat you up. I mean, he might slit my throat right there.
On game day, the Ventura team dresses in a roller rink. In the gypsy game of sandlot football, no one gets paid. And no one knows who will show up from one week to the next.
A player that just showed up is our quarterback, and he lives about 3 hours away and doesn't have reliable transportation, so he misses a lot of games. And when he's here, we typically win. I think what somebody did is send a bus fare or something.
What's his name?
Don't ask questions like that.
You don't know the quarterback's name?
Heck no. He probably doesn't know my name either.
Everybody come in here for a minute. Listen, we're out of the leagues. These are being credited with a forfeit win. Let's give them a big burger and knock the hell out of them and go 4-0 for the rest of the year. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Pro right.
The Cardinals don't play for the roar of the crowd because in Ventura, there isn't one. Only a few friends and relatives attend the game against the Palmdale Dolphins. While the skill level falls short of NFL standards, the aggression does not.
Down the field, Animal! Come on, clutch check!
Hey, it was an arm that was trapped and I let go of it. Why do you think I have my arm out there?
Just play. Stop rationalizing. Hey, you want to relax? It's 3rd and long. We got a penalty. I'm not punting. I want a first down and I want you to go score. We're calling a first down play right now. Let's see what kind of you got on offense. Go play and get a first down. I'm not punting it. Go, play. Let's go.
Get a first down now. Hey, when it be on TV, it's gonna go bleep, 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 bleep. Censor. I said a bleep. And a blap. And a bleep.
The semi-pro game may look innocent, but it can be even more violent than the NFL. In the minor leagues, every player goes all out, but not every player is under control. The result is a lot of hard hits, hard falls, and hard feelings.
Remember me from the Bandits. Love you, baby. Wow. I got your boy right here, baby.
In this stormy and dangerous sea, Bob Blecken is an island of calm.
Hey, we can do it. We'll do it. Plenty of time.
That was in Jersey! What is with these refs?
They're not doing real well today.
Don't yell at me.
Guys, we should have scored by now. Let's concentrate. Next time, let's take it in. We got to take it in.
He's got to call the damn plays I call so we can score.
The Dolphins win the game and Ventura finishes the season with a 2-7 record. But there are no bad football seasons for Bob Blecken. He cherishes every play.
Best football player I ever played against my entire life, man.
Okay, enjoy.
Hey.
I need you at practice so I can put in multiple fronts and stunt packages, and then nobody will be able to stop me.
We didn't quite get it done today, but we played together and we played well as a team. We'd ask that you inspire everybody that can possibly make it to practice, because we need to get better. We're out here playing because you've given us the opportunity to do that. You've given us the body, the health, and that special frame of mind where we can play the greatest game on earth. Amen.
Amen.
How could I not be involved in football? Why wouldn't I be involved in football? And so it's a little bit violent. Is that bad? Certainly it's legal. I'd like to think of myself as a gentle warrior who can still go out to battle. You know, I would think most people would just be totally shocked to say, you mean this guy goes out every year and has to fight and win for a starting position? And he does that? But yeah, if somebody were to say, gosh, you can go out there at age 60 and and compete with these young guys for it couldn't be done. And it probably can't be done. And you probably cannot play contact football at my age. So now, given that you can't do it at my age, then people ask, well, do you think you can do it for another 5 years? I'm not sure how it's happening now. Miracles do happen. Why God has blessed me so that I could play football at my age, I certainly don't know. He just must love me very much.
This is where the dream takes shape. Youth football. Pop Warner football. This is where millions of youngsters are introduced to the game. Here on crisp autumn days, weaving through an open field, they can live out their fantasies. In Akron, Ohio, football is not a fantasy, but part of a harsh reality. Akron was once the rubber capital of the world. But during the recession, most of the tire plants closed. Unemployment soared, and the town fell on hard times. Through it all, one of the things that kept the Akron community together was the Parent Pee Wee Football Association. Its director is Gary Steffi, a retired rubber plant worker, and Pee Wee football's pocket-sized czar.
It's a good volunteer program. It's been going since about 1958.
Stay on your block, stay on your block, stay on your block. Good job, good job, good job.
Anybody in the league will tell you I won't sit the fence. I got a phone call that the touchdown down there, he was out of bounds. Now, he was 3 or 4 yards in, I know.
His name's Commissioner. He got to check our pass, make sure everything is all right before we can play.
He ain't got no shoulder pads on. I said, you don't have shoulder pads on? He said, well, I don't need them, I'm mean. Now, that's an 8-year-old kid. I gotta undress you right now.
He check you, see if your stuff tight and all that. Like if you got on your jockey strap.
You do. I'm glad you got your jock. Earrings and long hair, I can't go. You. Get your helmet on. I used to tell the kids anything out from under the helmet belonged to me. I got in a lot of trouble because these coaches tell them how mean I am. They say, see that little fat gray? I don't like what they call me. It's hard to get anybody to take my place. See, I have to work, 12 months out of the year on football. Schedules, coaches, fields, everything. And it takes a lot of time. We haven't been on a vacation in how long?
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, the reason I don't complain about him being in it, I always said there's a lot of worse things he could have been doing.
What's my wife doing? I run things around the house. I run the sweeper and all that other stuff. Don't I? She don't look too happy coming here. I didn't do a thing. I've been an angel. I've been standing here just praying to the Pope. Only thing, these little fellas, they're little showboats. Jasper. And they're little fakers. What are we gonna do with you? These kids all spit. You ever notice?
No. I never noticed.
You're not downwind of them.
No.
Like you get to knock them down on their butt, and like if your mom says you don't punch anybody, it's just like punching somebody. It's really cool.
I just push them around and make noises. I don't know. Well, the helmet protects the part of your head, and the face mask protects your face.
I don't want you pity-pattying around out there.
The league is a bridge connecting the generations, allowing Akron's youngsters and adults to interact in a constructive way.
Many of our children come from single-parent homes. The fact that you do have an adult male role model that's being provided by these children participating in Pee Wee football is going to help with whatever those areas are in their lives that are lacking.
Wednesday is game day for Antonio Sykes of the Football Rangers. This is the day Antonio gets to wear his jersey to his 4th grade class. It's a source of pride for Antonio, who is a team captain in only his 2nd year of organized football. Living on Akron's south side, Antonio does not have much contact with kids from other social backgrounds, only what he experiences through the melting pot of Pee Wee football. Antonio is one of the best players in his age group, and he's gaining confidence as a team leader.
Watch the ball, man. It's right in front of you, man. Why you hit him late? What? Why you hit him late? Oh, late hit. It ain't funny.
Man, you out.
Get out. Get out.
Yay. Come here, stop. Turn around, and you go right back the way you came. Understand? Head right down there and go back down that sideline now, or you ain't gonna play football. You don't run through another team. That's a bunch of BS running through another team. I won't take any sass off of a kid. I won't take it off my own kids. I won't take it off my grandkids. And when I got a little 8, 9-year-old boy telling me where to go and this and that, I ain't gonna take it. Take this here and tuck her in. Because, see, that's a handle. I can lead you anywhere on the field I want. They used to call me Little Caesar. I eased up a lot since then, haven't I?
Yeah, you were a lot stricter.
The cheerleaders gonna be here.
The cheerleaders? Well,
I see some of these 8-year-old ones. They go over to the cheerleaders and give them a little kiss or a little peck, and
oh my!
She'll say, "See what he did?" They do this. What is it? Rapping? I don't understand that. I try to listen, but my head hurts. But the little ones, I tell you, I like the little ones. Like the coaches will give them a play to run in with, and they'll forget it by the time they get in, or they'll lose their pants in a game. And
10 man front on line on defense. I ain't get that. Do I supposed to get in 3-point stand or do I stand straight up? I don't know.
Well, the wing back, he runs the play to the quarterback and he tells us, and we have to get in the huddle, and then we go ready, break. I think that was I think that was called a pop pass right.
I think if they can get a little respect and discipline, a little physical fitness there, conditioning, I think it'd be good for them. When you look around, you see kids playing college ball and going up to the pros. You figure you did something.
Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the end of an era as Gary and Dorothy Steffi have decided to step down as head commissioner and president of the Parent Pee Wee Football Association. For 33 years, the Steffis have directed the operations of the Parent Pee Wee League with great compassion, concern, and care. It is estimated that more than 30,000 young people have participated in the Parent Pee Wee League during the past 33 years. Each year, lost many kids over the years. God bless you, you're a good man.
We tried.
Thank you so much.
Here, you get the chance.
Dorothy and Gary, on behalf of the players, coaches, and parents of the Pee Wee Football Association, both past and present, thank you for dedicating your lives to the youth of Akron. We will forever be grateful for your contributions to the betterment of life in our area.
You can put that anywhere you want it, Don. Here, no, I didn't mean that way.
Gary Steffi's legacy is the thousands of young lives he's shaped over the years. It's the growth of Antonio Sykes and other youngsters like him for whom Steffi built a field of dreams. It was a 30-year labor of love.
Do a job you enjoy. If you want to go dig ditches and you enjoy digging ditches, do it. Don't have a job you got to fight to go to every day. But if you do a job, do it right.
In western Pennsylvania, small blue-collar towns like Trafford, Beaver Falls, and Monongahela take their football seriously. These rolling hills have nurtured a generation of great quarterbacks: Unitas, Namath, Montana, Marino. The search for the heir to this legacy leads to Penn Trafford High School, where number 12, Tony Zimmerman, threw for 2,600 yards and 35 touchdowns as a sophomore.
We were working out this summer, but we're still not where we should be right now. But
you mean you were working out alone?
Yeah.
That's what I thought you meant.
Head coach John Yacino never leaves his star pupil's side.
We still haven't got to where we should be right now.
And he never stops coaching.
As many points as we did in my sophomore year, but
the only numbers you're worried about.
Yeah, we're only concentrating on winning and losing this year, not scores.
Tony Zimmerman eagerly looks to a new season. But first, a Penn Trafford tradition. Each summer, Yacino takes his team to a secluded mountain camp for 7 days of intense preparation. Going to camp is customary in the pros.
Come on, Metzger, run!
But at the high school level, only a few big-time programs demand this kind of commitment. As camp begins, Tony struggles to keep up. He's still limping after missing a full season with a knee injury. Now a senior, he's learning to play on a rebuilt leg and trying to regain his confidence.
First day, you could tell there was a little nervousness on his part and my part, just to see if his knee was going to hold out. This is all nice, and we're glad to see him back and everything, but the true test is Friday nights when you're out there on the field.
Tony's looking real good. He's moving. Look at it. He's moving real well. In fact, he's moving a hell of a lot better than he moved as a sophomore, to tell you the truth. It looks clumsy, etc., but all braces do. You know, you used to look at Joe Namath, he looked like he couldn't walk.
For Tony and his teammates, this is a Spartan life. There are no phones and no TV, and the only music they hear comes from the mess hall.
I will give a 500 bear credit for any two guys that could sing the school alma mater.
We'll remember deep in our hearts, Penn Trafford High, our warrior home.
Up and at 'em, guys, let's go. 6 o'clock, got 15 minutes. Up and at 'em, guys.
Come on, Animal, get up. Since 1972, I've been taking teams to this camp up in the Poconos called Camp Canadensis. We go up there as like a raw team, and when we come back, we're ready for the battle. We're well-oiled. It's very difficult up there. We practice 4 times a day. We're on the field at 6:30. Here comes the sun. Another 12 minutes on time. It's on time. The sun's the only thing that's on time around here. Go, cabin 2, on the line. The bear crawls, it's become a tradition. We give them for various things that maybe a cabin doesn't do. In cabin 1 at 3,700 the first day. They did 3,700 yards of bear crawls. That's Zimmerman's cabin. Get down, Zimmerman, you're cheating. Don't you barf on this field. Go on the other side of the road. How could you barf when there's nothing in your stomach? Tony Zimmerman is 6'3", he's 210 pounds, he has a tremendous arm, he has a real cannon. He has the typical Western Pennsylvania arm. He's already thrown for more high school yards than Joe Namath, Dan Marino, and Joe Montana combined in their high school careers, and he did it in 1 year.
I think he took me under his wing freshman ball. He moved me up to practice with the varsity and stuff, and he's been looking out for me. He's kind of like my second dad. He's a good guy.
Yacino knows Tony's value. With him as a sophomore, the team was 9-1. Without him, the next year, they were 2-8.
It was a long haul to get back. It was like over a year to get back in shape and right where I was my sophomore year. At first, I thought maybe I'd have a little thoughts of I don't want to run too far, you know, get hit or anything like that, but I feel it's fine now. It's the only remembrance I have of it is because I have to put a brace on every day. But other than that, it's gone. The knee's fully recovered. It's fine. It's forgotten in my mind.
With each full contact scrimmage, Tony's knee actually gets stronger and the team comes closer together.
It's good. It's good to concentrate on football for a week. Just total football. We become a big family here at PT. No, seriously. I remember the fights at night. We beat the crap out of each other at night. Yeah, you said. Then coach comes over here, scares the crap out of us.
I think it's 8:30. That's what I think. Let's get going. You sleep with your hat on. It's 100 bear crawls. The guy sleeps with his hat on. Is that a toothpick? Do you guys know how to sweep the floor? Who didn't flush the toilet? Zimmerman. It's 500 bear crawls. Can't believe it. You didn't flush the toilet. What do you want to live in, filth?
What? Thanks, Zim. Punk. Way to be a leader.
On the 6th day, Coach Yosino gives his team a break. Instead of morning practice, he leads them on an 8-mile hike. But this exercise has its reward. At the end of the trail is a swimming hole, where for a few precious moments, the players are back on summer vacation.
Evan, jump off of the rock.
No more jumping. You guys can just swim around a little bit. Hey guys, we gotta go. Let's go. Hurry up. You're on the field in an hour.
Tony's 1-week progress has been dramatic. His knee is sound, and the offense is back on track. Only the bear crawls get worse and worse.
What the hell are you doing? Do your bear crawls right. Get your ass down.
The camp closes with a rookie talent show.
Good evening and welcome to the dating game. Bachelor number 3, Tony Zimmerman. Tony Zimmerman is an 18-year-old from Trafford, PA. 6'3", all-state quarterback.
Yes, I like women who can climb through dormitory windows and scale walls and that sort of thing.
As the team prepares to leave its mountain retreat, spirits are high for the second coming of Tony Zimmerman.
Right now, I feel that you guys are probably have come as far as anybody's ever come here at Canadensis. It's a different story this year. We're ready to play football. I don't know of anybody that goes 4 days like we did up at Canadensis. And tonight's going to tell the tale. Who is ready to step forward? Who's ready to go up to the next notch? This is the game right here that's going to tell us. It's opening the door. And tonight's payday. Right out there is where it happens. It happens nowhere else.
Let's go, boys. This is it.
It's between you. Right here, right here, right here. And God. Here we go, here we go. Come on, guys. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Kick some ass. Let's go. Ready?
The first test is top-ranked North Hills.
Come up and hit him. First down. Son of a beast.
This team's psyched that we're screwing around here.
He's not ready for varsity football, that kid. Kaczewski! Not ready. I knew it. I knew it at camp you weren't ready.
We thought
Not your ass! You is your man forever.
Tony's comeback season gets off to a rocky start.
Too late. Tony, all you had to do was pump him and hit him. Come on, Tony. Hold on, Tony. You can't stand there and read the label on the ball. You got how to get rid of it. And Mark, if I had you by the jugular vein, I'd pull it out. You don't know what it is to have guts. You don't know what it is to have intestinal fortitude. You think it's a big game out there, big joke. That offensive line should rather get their cut off than to let the quarterback get sacked. You got the body of a giant, and you got the heart of a peepee. Hell, my little grandson has a bigger heart than you, and he's only 2 years old. We got to start pointing out the good things. They're down far enough. Let's bring them back up. Bring them back up.
It's halftime, the first game, and already the team is at an emotional crossroad. Tony Zimmerman has worked a whole year for this game. He isn't about to quit, and he won't let his team quit either.
Just do the things we know how to do. We did it in scrimmages, practices, everything. Just pick it up right now. This is only new meat out there. That's all it is. They know how explosive our offense is. Just take what they give us. Just take what they give us. Let's go! Let's go right now! We're on a move!
There's the Tony we all know and love.
Oh, it's Quentin. Let's go. Come on, think of what I'm saying.
All right, Tony, you're home. Let's go. And there he is, wide open.
All right, now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. Hey, that's all we needed. We just needed a couple plays under our belt.
Quick read. Virginovich is open.
Now we're there. Now we know what it's like. We're going to be there all night now.
The Penn Trafford rally falls short. But with their second half comeback, Tony and his teammates set their season on the right course. The team goes on to win its next 10 games, and Tony gets better each week.
We're not stopping. We're scoring every time.
Tony's knee injury becomes a distant memory. A season that began with doubt ends with Tony being named High School Player of the Year in Pennsylvania.
We're here to watch Tony Zimmerman's trophy touchdown pass.
Tony fulfills a dream when he's selected to play in the annual Big 33 game between the Pennsylvania and Ohio All-Stars. Namath, Montana, and Marino all played in this game. Now Zimmerman is added to the list, joining the quarterback legends of Western Pennsylvania and Football America. Football can be played anywhere, even inside the walls of a maximum security prison. In the State Correctional Institution at Graterford, the football program is run by the inmates for the inmates. The commissioner is Alan Puma Pressbury, whose love of football has sustained him throughout 2 decades behind bars.
First time I've ever been locked up, and it's a new experience for me, but I wish it would end. 21 years is a long time for anybody. Do time. It's not getting any better either, it's getting worse. Never gets easy. Never, ever, ever gets easy. Life. With no chance of parole. If it weren't for the sports, I don't think I would be sitting here now doing this interview with you. I'd probably be in the hole, locked up somewhere. Anytime I go on the football field, there's no wall there at all. It's just me and the guys on the other side of the ball in the field. That's it. No wall, nobody, I can run forever. October the 6th will be the first scrimmage game. 2 teams starting the preseason off will probably be Headhunters and Demolition. Last year's champs. 2 teams that played in the championship. Regular schedule will consist of around 22 games. Each team will play 22 games. This will go all the way up to March, October the 6th through March.
No player shall strike an opponent with his fist, forearm, elbow, knee, or kick during play. No player shall make any other contact with an opponent which is deemed unnecessary and which incites roughness.
Why is this all addressed to me? I'm just a physical player, that's all. Out of you,
We have a lot of pent-up feelings. We have a lot of aggressions inside of us.
And just like everybody else, we need an avenue to vent these frustrations. You know, for one thing, we are away from home. We've been here X number of years. We are away from our loved ones. You know, we can't enjoy the things out there that regular people do. That people who, of course, I say regular people, I mean, you know, you guys, for instance.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to Disneyland.
We're going to Disneyland one day. This is a rough touch football league. Pity pack is no good. And you understand why I mean my pity pack. In order to stop a play, you have to simultaneously tag the guy. This is no good. You can hit him, you know, knock him clean out, as long as you hit him legitimate.
You know, you want to leave all that aggression. You know, you're flaring up of the temper and everything. All that you want to leave on the field, on the playing field.
I'm on your ass, boy! I'm on your ass!
You never want to take that back to the blocks with you, back to the general population, you know, because then it can really make for a real tense situation.
Hey, go and put the animals back in the cages now.
But now I have my sons in here with me. And they convicted him of the same thing. Matter of fact, it was 2 blocks from where I got convicted at. Same neighborhood, 2 blocks away. Almost on the same date. And that hurts me to my heart. You know, this is eating me up.
You know, under the circumstances, it's kind of tough, but, you know, we survived. He's the greatest guy in the world. My pop and Raynard, we had classes every Thursday. We go down there for about 2 hours, study all the rules. But I'm still learning. The guys up here are tough from the referees, so you gotta be on top of your job.
You can't penalize us, they're on another team.
Stop hollering at me, Rad.
Once the officials step off the field, they're no longer officials. You know, they're just regular inmates like the rest of us.
He can cheer for who he want to cheer for.
Big one. Next up on quarterback draft, who's representing the Seminoles?
Ooh, I see an R. I'm gonna trade you some more. That's Brown, I'm 36. Man, that's Malik.
That's a corner.
That's Malik, yeah. Best cornerback in jail.
You got a 6-foot pick yet?
Well, mate, I'm going ahead and get this boy named, what's it called? Lemon.
You got Lemon.
I'm a deep block. 64.
You're on deep block.
No, I'll let you know.
Football is like, is my first love. That's the only thing I know how to do, man. Play football, man. I'm the littlest guy on the football field, and everybody know that I play hard when I get out there. So if I see a dude 6'1", 240 pounds, and he's sitting out there BSing around, I like to leap on him because I expect more out of him.
They made the decision already, ain't in Roman. Let it go. They made the decision already.
Green Puff! That's what you get for calling me a Green Puff! Green Puff!
They didn't tell y'all we shut them out last week, did they?
The week before that, what we do to y'all?
Damn! I'm impressed. They getting mad now. Put it on Sports Center. Da-da-da, 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 I didn't kill nobody, Buck. I made a mistake, but I want to clear that up. I got 63 points in the last 3 games, and you tell me how I done that.
Damn, man.
The game over, Holmes. The game is over.
Leader of the pack, just ended my prime. Sentenced to the pen, introduced to some hard times. My so-called homies was gone, but I still held on. The brotherhood was strong.
We won the championship, man. That's all I want to know.
We are.
Yeah. Headhunters ain't got no squad. You don't even believe
Who else
that.
you got to worry about? Not the Raiders, the underground going.
the headhunters, they're gonna get body snatched in the championship regardless who they play. So it's just us two right here, them listening to Predators.
We lead the two top coaches to pick from each team, and they'll probably pick 5 players from each team. That's gonna be the All-Star game. We'll be playing all NFL rules on that one there. Won't be any rough touch rules. Almost everything goes except the headshots. Full tackle, without the equipment.
You have to keep your head. You have to keep your head. We're not fighting the referee. We're fighting the other team. Let's hit somebody today.
This is what I live for. One day of hitting. One day of hitting.
Guys that are not involved in it, they're walking around being locked up all the time, doing negative things, want to fight guards, and that's not what's happening. What's happening is getting out. You always have to stay focused. What's your priorities? And the number one priority is to be free. Not jumping over the wall, escaping and all that, going through the court system and having them release you. That's my biggest point right now. Getting out through the front door, walking out through the front door. I just love the game, Every aspect of the game I love. It's like sitting here watching this. I'm mad now because I'm not on TV with them. You know what I mean?
Football is a religion in Texas, and nowhere is the congregation more fervent than in Stephenville, home of the 2-time state champions.
High school football gets no better than it is in Stephenville, Texas. We make more noise no matter where we go than anybody else. You'll see tonight we have the home field advantage definitely in Stephenville.
Take that spirit, add thousands of ball bearings from the local factory, shake well, and you have the sound of Stephenville football. The Friday night lights burn with a fiery passion here. When the Yellow Jackets take the field, the whole town shuts down, and the death rattle of the can fans can be heard for miles.
Don't wait on it, Kyle!
This is Texas high school football. Everything is big time. Team mascots, coaches in the press box, a blimp overhead, 100-piece marching band, and battalions of cheerleaders.
Stand up and yell for the green and gold!
200 miles to the west, deep in the Panhandle, the game has a different look. It's smaller in scale, but comparable in feeling. And in these games, the linebackers keep playing at halftime.
1, 2, 3, go!
Here, when a high school team takes the field, it has only 6 players. Six-man football was created 60 years ago for high schools with fewer than 80 students. The game originated in Nebraska, but it flourished in the cattle country of West Texas, where there is more acreage than people. It's a wide-open game for the wide-open spaces. The smallest of the small schools is Guthrie. Only 9 boys suit up. 3 are freshmen. Seth Walker is the only senior. Guthrie is a lonely outpost along Highway 114, midway between Abilene and Lubbock. There are 400 residents in the county and only 20 students in the high school. It's a 1-hour drive to the nearest movie theater and 90 miles to a shopping mall. This is a land suspended in time, moving at its own pace, with a way of life that has changed very little since frontier days. When Seth is not in class or playing football, he's a working hand on his father's 100,000-acre cattle ranch.
He'll be a cowboy. He is a cowboy.
You might catch me at a rodeo, and the next day I may show up at school looking like Mr. GQ.
This is the big seniors of Guthrie High School. That was the senior class that just went by, both of them. These kids here just, it's yes sir, no sir, and you don't have any drug problems here and things like that. And it reminds me of my childhood when I was raised in the 50s, that, it just sort of a rural area and still has that characteristic of rural America. And football is a thing on Friday night that people really like here. And in 6-man ball, you have to really be real intense and play your position, because one kid get out of position can cause a touchdown, or miss a block can cause a loss of yardage. Step up, stay strong. Oh, you just make contact and then keep sliding with you. You got to keep pushing him to the outside. Once you make contact, can't bounce off. You got to make contact and push. Let's go.
Going back and watching 11-man now, especially high school games, they're really, boring to an extent. As some of the rural differences are fields 80 yards instead of 100 yards. Instead of 10 yards for a first down, you've got 15 yards. Every player is an eligible receiver. Quarterback can't run until there's been an exchange made. 6-man is a lot faster. It's more of a spectator's game. It's a lot more entertaining. Not unusual to see a 80-something to 60-something score. Anytime you're 45 points ahead at halftime or beyond, then the game is called.
Do not take rule lightly. Even though they haven't won a game, do not take them lightly. You're 5-0, and you've got there through hard work, proper execution of the game, and then believing in one another. Let's do it Friday night.
But I think Guthrie's always had a real good football team. And I think it's caused the closeness of the kids, It's small and they stick together.
It's like we're all buddies, I guess you would call it that. We're all best friends in the whole school. Yeah, there's 6 girls in high school. 4 of us are cheerleaders, and 1 is in the pep club.
They called us a baby team, Guthrie, and because we lost all our other good players from last year. All our seniors went, see. So Lubbock put it out that we were just a baby team at first, and look at us, we're kicking it. Around here, we don't have no dances or nothing, so football is our thing.
No, they got so many freshmen on the team. They're surprising everybody.
Against rule, Seth sets the tone early. He returns the opening kickoff for his 26th touchdown of the season. The next time Seth touches the ball, he scores again.
Good luck, Brandon!
Guthrie needs only a half to win by the 45-point rule. The unbeaten Jaguars know that tougher challenges lie ahead. Their goal is the state playoffs. And as they get closer, the bandwagon is rolling for the smallest high school in Texas.
I think the ranch boys might be a little bit tougher maybe than some of the town boys.
In Guthrie, football futures have become more topical than cattle futures.
Guthrie, I guess, closest town, and they got a good team, and I like to go watch them.
I think Harvey Wellman is a real good teacher, and I think he's good for the boys.
Said that Seth had more try in him than any player that he's seen come from Guthrie.
As the senior choir rehearses, Seth thinks ahead to the showdown with arch-rival Jayton. The winner advances to the state playoffs.
Now, you know Jayton, with their #1 fingers in the air, they think they're just gonna breeze by Guthrie. So I'll make them a dare. And they're wishing they never sent those underwear.
Nice, right there.
It's no fear, no guts, no glory. We're gonna win, that's the end of the story.
Leave everything you got on the field.
Defend that goal.
Defend that goal.
Jayton is the top-ranked team in the district. Seth will have to fight for every yard tonight. Emotions run high, even for mild-mannered Harvey Wellman.
Water, Rod! Water! Good God! Managers, I want water ready the next time. Sitting on your can doing nothing.
As Guthrie's lone weapon, Seth is a marked man.
Lay it in, baby, spear!
Tell you what, that boy gonna get hurt from that. It's over. #1 is gonna get you. He gonna let them do that crap, but he won't let us.
Seth, don't back off of it. Don't back off of it.
Lay here, throw the flags, throw the flags!
Getting colder, isn't it?
Cold front moves in for the second half. The temperature drops 30 degrees in 1 hour. Jayton has 26 players to Guthrie's 9, and with each series, they wear Guthrie down. Even when the Jaguars gang tackle, Jayton finds a way out. Guthrie's dream of a championship flickers and dies in the cold West Texas wind.
You guys want it too dang easy. You're scared of him, aren't you, Leon? Huh?
No, sir.
Are you scared?
No, sir.
Why are you crying?
I ain't crying.
You gonna block?
Yes, sir. Come on, man.
You gotta get some intensity.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Come on.
All right. Let's have fun, baby. Let's go. Ready? One, two. Huh?
We squibbing?
They're kicking to us, Bradley. God almighty.
It is time for one last kickoff. For Seth Walker, it's the final carry of his football career. He makes it one to remember. Guthrie loses the game, but Seth has given his all to the Friday night lights.
And if I don't put out all I have, then I couldn't live with myself, not knowing that I didn't give it all I had every play, every game.
All right, I've enjoyed you. I'm gonna miss you, Biggin.
I don't know if I'm that good a player, if I would have been, if looked at that much more in 11 man. That's just something I'll always wonder about. The fact that I lost doesn't bother me, but the fact that I probably won't play ball again is kind of, it'll hit me later. It hasn't hit me now, but about halfway through the year and I'm just sitting around watching on TV, it'll hit me then.
In Washington, D.C., every landmark tells a story of the American spirit, of challenges met and overcome. Just a few blocks from the nation's capital, there's a school built on that spirit, Gallaudet University, home of the Bison. Football at Gallaudet looks like football played anywhere. The players run, they jump, they hit. The coaches signal in plays, but unlike any other team, at Gallaudet, the players send signals back. The Bison are America's only deaf college football team.
Come on, fellas, concentrate, come on. Each play is important, fellas.
Gallaudet's football tradition dates back more than 100 years. The contribution its players have made to the game changed football forever. In 1890, the Gallaudet players looked for a way to plot strategy without the opponents stealing their hand signals. They moved several yards off the ball and formed a circle so the other team could not see the quarterback signing. The Gallaudet players called this formation a huddle, and soon every team in America was using it. Gallaudet brought another innovation to the game, the drum.
We started the drum back in 1970, and of course, we didn't know if it was going to work or not. We don't know what we'd do without it now. When the drum's broken, we say, all right, let's try it without the drum. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Nobody's in sync. We can't really make it work now without the drum.
At the mainstream school that I went to, I would have to depend on my eyesight and visually knowing what's going on. But here I can hear the drum or I can feel it.
At Gallaudet, the drum is like a coach. The players feel its vibration and respond. The drum signals the start of practice and the end of stretching. It begins each drill. And no team member is more important than the drummer.
I'm a very important person. I'm the person that even starts the game and starts every play. Without the drum, then the game wouldn't even happen. Yeah, we're definitely important in that way. I hit it once. If they don't move, I hit it again. If they don't move, I hit it again. It's really no technique to it. You just hit it. It's fun. Every time there's a touchdown, I feel like I actually did it. And in a way I did, because we actually started that whole series of plays.
When I came to Gallaudet, I was wondering, how do they move the ball? And I remember my first day in the football practice, I was standing next to the drum. And I was just standing there, all of a sudden, boom, and oh, my ears just hurt. Same thing for me. One nice thing about that, it's almost like I could hear 5,000 miles away when that drum goes off.
One time I was reaching in the drum to get a clipboard just as they were hitting it, and that nearly blew my ears out. But you get used to it.
When the opposing team are over aggressive, the drum really frustrates them. because of the different counts that we go on.
They do catch you. It's not something you see every week, so it's something you got to prepare for. And you know, if we only jump off sides a couple times there, I'll be happy.
Should be on them. Should be on them.
Anticipating the drum can also be a problem for Bison players, but for them, the penalty is more than just 5 yards.
You're going to find me a hill here, and you owe me push-ups. That was early. On one.
We can bring out Bison wide.
Assistant coach Aaron Jackson played college football at North Carolina and with Cincinnati in the NFL. But the drum was nothing new for him when he arrived at Gallaudet. He's been following the beat since he was a boy.
I've heard this drum all my life because I grew up in this neighborhood. I used to come here with my friends and we used to run around the place, you know, and get kicked off the campus and, you know, come back and get kicked off again. I never guessed that I would be here coaching one day.
Jackson knew no sign language when he joined the Bison staff in 1995. But on the field, he has no trouble getting his point across.
After I decided that I was going to take the job at Gallaudet, I studied by myself in the mirror at home, and I got the basics down.
You have to beat him. You scared of him? Okay, come on. Kick his butt.
He'll tell you the truth. He's honest with people. If you're not a good football player, he'll tell you. If you're a good football player, he'll tell you. If you're doing something wrong, he'll tell you.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, man. Look, you got embarrassed that play. Linebackers, look at me. Look at me.
I'm not the kind of coach that's going to tolerate a lot of mistakes.
You're going to be on the bench with me. What you talking about? You made one mistake? Nah, you've made too many. You're making one now. You're not the only player on this team. You need to respect your linemen and your other players. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And him, and him, and him. Let them play football. That's your biggest problem. When you learn that, then you'll be fine.
Like most successful coaches, Jackson is demanding, yet supportive. His goal is to see the players improve.
That's a nice job.
A lot of our kids are behind with the basic fundamentals. So the different thing here is that if you want to be a coach in football here, you're going to have to be a real teacher because you're going to have patience and the understanding that these kids just don't understand the true basics of football. My job here is to teach them.
Good job. Get, quick, hit. Try. Okay, don't you love this?
Football is a game I've been playing since I've been 5 years old, and I've been excited about it ever since.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, great job. That's how I want you to feel that.
Football has given me a chance to grow up. Football's given me a chance to escape from a tough inner city life.
There you go, yes, baby! Yeah.
It's important to me, and I'm here to give what I have to Gallaudet.
Great job, Lon! Yeah!
Coach Ann, he like a father to me. He always says it takes a special person to play football. Coach Ann, he just taught me a whole lot. He taught me more than football. He taught me life.
What did they do? Research what? They research.
For Gallaudet players, life is a balance of football and academics. Someone is always teaching, whether it's basic Spanish or basic football.
Okay, now. Okay, this is football 101. The front linemen are called the offensive linemen. The back are called the defensive linemen. In the front, there are two guys here. They're called the wide receivers. Here are the defensive linemen.
Rich Pelletier is head football coach and athletic director at Gallaudet. Pelletier played for the Bison and graduated from the school in 1975. He has been part of the Gallaudet family for 25 years, and his affection for the school and the game continues to grow.
I just love football. It comes from within, and there's so much challenge as a coach. You know, it's sort of like a chess game. You got to prepare for the game. It's a lot of fun trying to outsmart the opponent, you know, take advantage of their weaknesses, make your adjustments. You know, that's the fun part of coaching. Trying to teach the players, get them fired up.
In our games and all we've had this season, what they saw was not Gallaudet Bison football. I want to see Gallaudet Bisons out there on the field today. Let's show them what Gallaudet football's about. Show courage, come on. Give everything you have. Don't save a thing. Don't save a thing. We're playing football. I know that you can beat them. I know you can. I know we will.
A game at Gallaudet begins like a game at any other school, with the national anthem. But there is no music, no singing, only signs.
Man. Tell you, I love football.
You got to have the heart to play football. It's like a war. I hope you can understand my signs because of my finger.
I love football. I have to participate in football.
The Bison have just 4 winning seasons since 1930. But their heart, like their drum, still beats strong. Like all teams, the Bison play to win. They want to give their fans a reason to cheer, even if most of them will never hear it.
It would be nice to hear it for once. You know, I feel what it would be like, but it would be nice to hear what it feels like.
Their goal is not to be seen as a good deaf team, but simply a good team, one full of Bison pride.
I always want to get respect from the opponents. I want the opponents to leave the field remembering how tough we are. I want them to remember all year long the toughest team we played this year, that was Gallaudet. That's Bison pride.
I feel we the same as the Hare people. We can play the same. We can do anything that a Hare team can do. It shows something to people. It makes people think. You have Bison pride. Never give up.
A lot of people don't realize that death is not a handicap. You know, it's just something that happens. And it don't stop you from doing anything. To compete, we have heart. I have no fear. I'm a football player. I can't hang my head down. Well, I prove all of them I can play. That's what matters, man.
Whether we win or lose, doesn't matter. We still have the heart to play. Bison pride.
At Gallaudet, as elsewhere, the game is ongoing. Seasons change, but the game of football keeps a steady beat in the heartland of America. In Juneau, Alaska, one season ends, and the next day, fundraising for a new season begins.
But it makes it a whole lot easier, and it'll make a big difference with our kids as well.
The community has 9 months to raise $100,000.
We're here to ask help.
In the sandlots, as usual, no one is watching. But 61-year-old Bob Blecken begins the 46th season of his miraculous career. Now fully retired, Gary and Dorothy Steffi can finally take that dream vacation to Niagara Falls.
How is it? It's water.
John Yacino is back at summer camp, but with a new team, Hazelton High.
Only the names change. You all do it the same. Terrible.
Tony Zimmerman has earned a scholarship to the University of Pittsburgh, where he hopes to follow in the footsteps of another quarterback named Marino. In Guthrie, Texas, the senior class looks to the future, and Seth Walker honors his football past.
Y'all have given me the little things that will get me through my life. I'm going to make it because of the little things. God bless. Thank you.
Demolition wins the prison championship and celebrates a fleeting moment of freedom.
We'd like to thank Alan Poole Presbury, Commissioner, for running a fine program. That's all.
Gene and Dot Murphy bring their team back from defeat to win the Mississippi State title.
Congratulations. Yes, ma'am, you can. What a great wife.
North Dakota State gets a rematch with North Dakota in the Division II playoffs, and this time, the Bison win the game. So it goes on this timeless cycle of football America. A game that has become a common denominator of uncommon emotion. A tie that binds the most diverse population on Earth. Listen, and you can hear it, growing ever stronger. The unmistakable rhythm of football America.